Hey, what's going on, folks? It's Mitch here, and I'm back with another daily video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Check it out. Got a good topic for you. So if you clicked on today's daily video, listen up, just take a little bit of your time. I hope today's message resonates with you. It's helped me along my journey in this journey of life that we are all experiencing. So we're going to get right into it. Before we do, feel free to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I have to let you know, the last video did amazing. There were so many likes, so many great comments. So I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the topic. And for today's video, let's go ahead and get started. It's how to live a positive life in a negative world. So let's just say the topic again. It's how to live a positive life in a negative world. If you don't know it, there's a lot of negativity in today's world on social media platforms, on news networks, and TV shows and movies. It could be negativity within your co-workers, maybe your peer group, maybe within your family. And you may just be experiencing kind of like an overload of like negativity around you. Like it's not directly towards you, but you can feel the energy of the negativity from people around you, from content around you. I'm going to give you a great way to live a positive life within this negativity. Listen, my last video, I had a really great example about your frequency determines your life, and think about it as like a radio frequency. Like every time you turn the dial to a certain frequency, that's where your frequency is going to be. So the best way that has helped me to live a positive life in a negative world is think about it as a light switch. Think about it as turning on the light. So every morning that I wake up, I say everything that I am grateful for. I put out my gratitude vibrations to the universe, and I turn on the light switch within my head, inside my being, inside my spirit, my soul, whatever works for you. But I turn this switch on that I am going to have a positive day. Every single day I turn this switch on. And what this has allowed me to do is to live a positive life inside a negative world. Because I know now that I turned on the light switch, I'm in a positive vibration. So no matter what I run into that may be negative, I'm staying in a positive vibration. I'm staying in a positive state of mind. So it's this little exercise, technique, tip, golden nugget, whatever word you want to use, skill, lesson, that has helped me live a positive life, because there's so much negativity out there, and it's sad to see the amount of negativity that is out there and what people get consumed in. I mean, you probably heard the phrase. If you haven't heard the phrase, now you're about to, is like doom scrolling on these social media platforms. People are on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, and they're just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and most of that content isn't positive content. See, these social media platforms have certain algorithms that as you're scrolling, they will start to get to know basically your personality and start feeding you more and more of that content, even if it's content that isn't like super negative, where let's say something bad is happening to someone. Say content of people that live lavish luxurious lifestyles. It could be negative content to you because on a subconscious level, you are feeding that you aren't good enough to be successful. Or if there's a lot of, people being funny on social media, it could impact you to be like, hey, I wish I was that funny, when really you want to be that comical. So that's where like negativity, at least in my perception of what negative content can be for you. And once you get to the news networks, I mean, all the stories, any of the news pages, anything that's on, the TV networks, it's a lot of negativity because that's how they get stories. They're not really putting out a lot of positive stories, and, that impacts your vibration and your subconscious and, your thoughts and everything of that sense. So, using the technique of turning on the light switch, it's just helped me tremendous, because it's like, I can't turn that light switch off. Like, no matter what is going on in my day, I am in a positive mindset because my positive light switch is on. Like, if someone wants to be grumpy, if someone wants to be rude, if someone wants to be a negative person, it's not going to, like, impact me. It's just kind of like, it bounces off me. I don't spend time on social media platforms. I don't doom scroll. I don't even check the news. Sometimes on the East Coast in North Carolina, we'll have, like, during hurricane season, category 1, 2, 3 hurricanes coming in. I'm like, I didn't even hear about anything, and people have been talking about it on the news for a few days. Like, I don't even check anything. I just like to live my life day to day and build the best version of myself. And I realize there's things within the life that we live that aren't going to be something that is good for me. And those types of putting my energy into those types of things, like watching the news, doom scrolling, judging myself compared to other people, all those, they just don't serve me right. Like, I don't feel good when I participate in those types of environments or those types of content to watch. So really just turning on that light switch, like, it gives me no choice. Like, my positive mindset's on. Like, I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to be curious. I'm going to be a hard worker. I'm going to be the best husband that I can. I'm going to show people unconditional love. Like, I'm just vibing in a very positive vibration. And it's helped me. I've seen miracles come into my life. I've received blessings day in and day out. And I'm so thankful to the universe for everything that I have. And living within that frequency, within that vibration, has made my life enjoyable. So I just wanted to bring you guys this video to, help you, give you a tool, give you a skill, give you like a vision on how to live a positive life in a negative world. Because mental health, it's crazy. Not a lot of people are giving positive solutions without medications that are backing it. Like, I truly believe that we all have the power inside to change our perception in order to live our best life. Like, I've had things that have been traumatic to me in my childhood, in my preteen, in my teen years, that I definitely had to sort through, go through on some shadow work. Spent a lot of time looking at myself in the mirror, some self-reflection there, and forgiving the people that did things to me that I felt wrong by, that, put me in a lower vibration, because I know that they are dealing with their demons. They are dealing with their life. Like, you get to a point in life where, like, so as a child, you see, like, your parents as, like, these superheroes. Like, they're bigger than life. And then you get to a point where you're like, you know what? Like, mom and pops are just figuring out life as much as I'm figuring out life. Like, you hit that realization. You're like, man, they're just human beings as well. They're trying their best. So everything that you kind of felt wrong by, it doesn't mean that it was right for it to happen to you. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that that person is learning their life lessons. And through their life lessons, you could have been a victim of something. And it doesn't mean that they aren't a good person today. It doesn't mean that they broke their spells that are on them doesn't mean that they broke their generational curses, because you're dealing with that stuff. You're breaking the generational curses. You're the one that's casting out the demons that are within the family that are trying to get a hold of you. Those negative habits, the negative thoughts, those things you are breaking. You are realizing you are better. You are realizing that you are becoming the best version of yourself. You're elevating to a new level. And once I decided to become the best version of myself, my life took a change for the better. I look for opportunities within the days to become the best version of myself, to build the best version of myself, to be kind, to show that unconditional love, to be someone that's reliable, that's loyalty, that gives people trust, that they can see the trust that I am giving them. They trust me. So once I decided to use that light bulb switch, to turn on the switch to live a positive life, I tell you, I'm living a positive life inside the negative world, and it's amazing, and I feel good, and I hope this video can help you out. Sending you guys a bunch of love, positivity, abundance vibes your way. I appreciate you guys clicking on today's video. If you have made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Feel free to leave some comments below. Love seeing the positivity. Love replying to your guys' comments, hearing the stories that you guys go through, feedback on the video. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.